Chemical properties of alkenes. Alkenes contains CC and CH bonds which are very strong and short. So high energy is needed to break these bonds. So the reaction takes place at very high temperature. Okay. They are inert or non-reactive towards acids like HCl, H2SO4, etc. Also strong bases like NaOH, KOH, etc. And also they are non-reactive or inert towards oxidizing agents and reducing agents like KMnO4, etc. Okay, they are also inert towards active metals also. They have no reaction. Metals like potassium, sodium, etc. They have no reaction. So they are inert towards all these compounds. But alkenes undergo the reaction at about very high temperature. Okay, very high temperature the reaction takes place, and these reactions takes place through free radical, highly reactive free radicals or free radical mechanism. Highly reactive free radicals. Okay, these chemical reactions of alkanes takes place through highly reactive free radicals. Okay. Let us see one by one. First one is substitution reaction. Substitution means the hydrogen atoms present in the alkanes are replaced by halogens. Okay. Substitution reaction. Substitution reaction. In the case of substitution reaction, the hydrogen atoms of alkanes are replaced by halogens like fluorine, chlorine, bromine, etc. Okay, alkanes are replaced by halogens or nitro groups. Okay, nitro groups, the reaction is called as nitration or sulfonic acid groups. Okay, known as sulfonation, etc. Okay, substitution reaction takes place. In the case of halogens, we already discussed in the case of halogenation, we already discussed under free radical substitution reaction. We can refer that. Now, the second one is nitration. Okay, nitration, the reaction will be like this. Alkane on reaction with nitric acid, HNO3, nitric acid. Okay, this gets converted into RNO2, nitroalkane and H2. Okay. Similarly, sulfonation. Sulfonation takes place in the presence of sulfuric acid. Okay, H2SO4. The reaction takes place and it gets converted into RSO3H plus H2. Okay. So substitution of hydrogen atoms gets substituted by these groups. These are the substitution reaction. Okay. Now let us take the second type of reaction is combustion reaction. We know that the reaction takes place at very high temperature. So at very high temperature the reaction takes place or oxidation takes place. Combustion or oxidation. Second one is combustion or oxidation. Okay. So sufficient amount of oxygen, if the reaction takes place in the presence of sufficient oxygen. Reaction takes place in sufficient oxygen. Okay. Sufficient oxygen, reaction takes place, and the products obtained will be carbon dioxide and water. The general equation is, let's see the general equation. CnH2n plus 2 is alkane. Okay. Alkane, N means the number of carbon atoms present, and 3n plus 1 by 2 oxygen. This is the number of molecules present in the oxygen, number of moles. Okay. So this is the general equation. In the presence of heat, the reaction takes place. Okay. This gets converted into NCO2, carbon dioxide and water. Okay. This will be the reaction. Okay. take n is equal to 1. If n is equal to 1, the reaction, the compound will be CH4 plus here it will be 2O2 oxygen. 2 oxygen molecules are there. Okay, because n is equal to 1. In the presence of it, what will happen? CO2 plus 2H2. And also large amount of heat is evolved during this reaction. Almost minus 890 kilojoule per mole of heat is evolved. Okay, this is in the case of methane. In presence of sufficient amount of oxygen, oxidation takes place. Now if C is equal to 4, what will happen? C4H10, okay, plus 13 by 2 oxygen. Okay, it gets converted into 4 CO2 and 5 H2. Here also large amount of heat is evolved. Delta H is equal to more heat is evolved. Okay, since large amount of heat is evolved during this reaction, alkenes can be used as fuels. Okay, used as fuels. This is in the case of sufficient amount of heat, oxygen. If the oxygen is insufficient, what will happen? Incomplete combustion will take place and some other products are obtained. Okay, in case of insufficient amount of oxygen, what will happen? Okay, two other compounds. One case carbon monoxide will be obtained and in the other case carbon black will be obtained. Okay, let us see the reaction. 2CH4 plus 3O2. Okay, the oxygen is insufficient and it gets converted into 2CO plus 2H2O. Okay, 4H2. Okay, this will be the reaction. Now next, if CH4, so here carbon monoxide is obtained plus O2. Here also insufficient amount of oxygen takes place. It gets converted into carbon black. This carbon black is having many uses. Okay, plus 2H2O. Carbon black is used in many cases for manufacture of ink. Ink can be used using this carbon black. Also the printer ink can also be used. Now filters can be used using this. Also black pigments for different purposes are made from carbon black. Okay, this much about the combustion reaction. Okay, combustion. Sufficient amount of oxygen and insufficient amount of oxygen. Next, the third one is controlled oxidation. If the oxygen is controlled and in the presence of some catalyst, okay, presence of some catalyst and controlled oxidation, the reaction takes place and different products like methanol, okay, and alcohol, aldehydes and acids are obtained. Let us see one by one. Third one is controlled oxidation. Okay, controlled oxidation. Okay, controlled oxidation. First case, what will happen in the case of methane on reaction with oxygen? Okay, methane on reaction with oxygen and the catalyst used is copper at about 523 Kelvin. Okay, 523 Kelvin and at a high pressure the reaction takes place 100 atmosphere. So methane on controlled oxidation in presence of copper and 523 Kelvin, what will happen? The compound obtained is alcohol. Methanol is obtained. Okay, methanol. This is the first compound obtained. Now next one, when CH4 reacts with oxygen in presence of molybdenum oxide, that is MO2O3. MO means molybdenum. Molybdenum oxide, and at a very high temperature the reaction takes place and it gets converted into methanol. HCHO, methanol. This is another product obtained, methanol, and the byproduct is H2O. Okay, alright, okay. This will be the reaction. Now next compound obtained 2CH3CH3. This is a ethane. Ethane on reaction with oxygen, controlled oxidation in the presence of acid manganese acetic anhydride. Okay, 3O2. Manganese and acetic anhydride is CH3COO twice. Manganese acetic anhydride. Okay, manganese acetic anhydride. Similarly heat. Okay, the product obtained is CH3COOH. Methanoic acid is obtained and the compound is CH3COOH plus 2H2. Okay, methanoic acid is obtained. Methanoic acid. So these are the important reactions. And in the case of the normal oxidation will not take place in the case of lower alkanes. So higher alkanes like tertiary alkanes, in the presence of potassium permanganate, normal oxidation takes place. Let us take tertiary CH3 thrice CH, 2-methyl propane. Okay. This on oxidation in presence of normal reaction KMnO4. Okay. Normal oxidation takes place and what will happen? It gets converted into an alcohol, tertiary alcohol. This OH gets converted into, H gets converted into OH propane. Okay. So this will be 2-methyl propanol. Okay. Propanol will be obtained. These are the different controlled reactions and the products obtained. Okay. First one, second one, third one and fourth one. Under controlled oxidation, alkenes give different products: methanol, methanol, methanoic acid and 2-methyl. Tertiary will give tertiary alcohol. Okay, on oxidation. Okay, next class we will continue the chemical properties of alkenes.